It's Thursday again, and we all know what that means. It's put your pants on day. So break out your finest pair of listening devices and join Ziona and Slaygon for a bit of chat live here on Slay Radio.
Hello.
Good day, good day, good day.
Good day, good evening,
Good
brother.
evening, good evening. Well, good day, I guess, in Australia, or good night, or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's very, very true. So we shouldn't only think of our time zone. I'm so sorry about that. But anyway, I guess most of our listeners are hovering towards the evening, and some of them are not. That would be... Oh, what happened?
Oh, we're
What?
still not live on the regular relays. Hold on.
But
God
I,
damn it. Yeah, I know you did. I fucked up. I gone fucked up.
but I thought
That's
that
it.
I only need to press a button.
Yeah, see, that's true. That's true. Hold on.
That's true.
Okay.
I'm holding on.
Okay. So let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, hello, relay listeners too. Hi.
Hi.
I fucked up slightly.
Slightly?
Yeah, slightly.
Okay.
I forgot to actually stream from butt. I'm streaming from my butt.
Are you?
Yes.
Okay.
It's.
I hope it won't be too smelly.
It's actually what the software is called.
Yes.
It's short for broadcast using this tool.
Yeah. And I knew that, thank you, but it's just, I couldn't resist. I hope it won't be too smelly.
Hopefully not.
Yep.
Might get a bit here and there, but yeah. But they're free TCP packets, so
Yeah.
I think it's all good.
Yeah, I guess it's all good. So how is everyone? And how are we doing?
I don't know about you, but the streams and everything is fine at least, so that's good. That's a start.
That's a good start for the evening, yes, indeed. It's the 18th of March, 2021, and yeah, still being in lockdown and still hoping
A
for...
year later.
Yeah, now it's exactly a year, slightly more than a year, because I think we started to work from home when we hit March 2020.
Yeah, like mid-March or something.
Mid-March?
Yeah, I think so.
Wasn't it before? Oh, okay, I don't even remember. So it was exactly 1 year now, and 1 hour, and everything is all right. However, a colleague of mine got it, and now, well, he lost his sense of smell and taste. Not a new thing, but terrible catastrophe for him, as it would be for me as well, because we love to eat. So it's like... And we love fragrances as well. So that's just such a bad thing to happen.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Yeah. You guess? Yes,
Yeah.
I know you don't like to eat that much.
Well, it's not like it defines my life or anything.
No, I did not say that it defines my life either, but it's a very
but
nice
it's like
enjoyment,
every day you come around. So what are we gonna eat? What are we gonna eat? Every day.
Oh, well, here is the thing. This is what he tells you, but the truth is that I'm going there to the sofa where he is working, and I'm working at the other end of the room. I'm going there at 5 p.m. and he didn't eat anything yet. Like the whole day, he was completely with empty stomach. And then I'm asking, like, what kind of big lunch or, well, maybe dinner we might have or order. And he looks at me and he says, I didn't even think of it yet.
It's
sure,
like every day. Just
What?
food every day.
Food for an empty
All she
stomach.
thinks of is food.
I don't understand him anyway. So it's like, yeah, right. I already had my breakfast and my after breakfast and whatever. And
Second breakfast, you mean?
Yeah, yeah, and then I go there. And then I actually want to eat something bigger, like lunch, and then he has a problem with that. I don't understand, really.
It's like food all the time. It's like hours and hours spent on food every day.
No.
Yes.
It's not hours and hours.
Yes, it is.
It's just the time when you consume it and the time when you make up your mind what you want to eat, okay?
Yeah, and then he controls the time you can kind of do stuff, because you know that you can't really start a project because you know that food is coming or is going to be ready soon. And we order a lot of food, so we don't actually cook too much, but then it really would be hours, because then you have to spend time on cooking as well.
Yep. And there's my other sister, Bottega, who asked, did I hear someone mention food? Yes. Yes. Good company, good food. That's very important, okay?
Yeah,
So
that's fine.
I don't get it, how you can live that way. Anyway, maybe we should kickstart this show and skip our chit-chats here, because
Maybe.
it seems like we have a newcomer who released something on RKO.
He's released quite a few, or she released quite a few.
Hang on a minute, really?
The past.
No, not newcomer.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, it's a newcomer, I think.
yes, newcomer.
Yeah, exactly. So
Not newcomer. Yes, newcomer. Yes.
yeah,
Oh
but
my.
released a bunch of tunes the past few weeks or so, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So technically, he or she is a newcomer, and I would say that his or her name sounds like, when we look at it, oh, super ego. I think that would be it.
Oh, super ego.
Oh, super ego. And it looks like his latest release on RKO, which happened to be released yesterday, was Blood Money, a Tall Island Mix Man. Hello. Why am I not able to start this song? Now I will be. That's a bikini song, said Vortega. Yeah,
It's
sort
been a
of.
long time since we had bikinis. Oh wait, what? I've never had bikini.
You never had. You would be so sexy in it, though.
I can imagine. The thong is a bit. The thong part is a bit. Not well suited for men. Put it that way.
Probably
leave
there
it
are
at
some
that.
thongs out there that are suited for men as well.
Well, there maybe.
That maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Like the guy Todd in Scrubs. His hammocks or whatever he called them.
Hammocks.
I think he called them hammocks because I guess
Okay.
the junk is kind of laying there cupped nicely like in a hammock.
Oh, okay.
A
Wow.
banana hammock.
Oh, and thanks, Vortega. You have the butt for it.
Who, me?
I don't know if she told it to me or to you. It might be you, actually. So you never know. And
You
yeah,
repeat butt already?
and it's only 14 minutes. And how Slaygon usually heats up the studio when I come down is easily it would be a bikini time, but we don't do that.
Well,
But we do
we have
cocktails,
sand on
but
the floor. Cat sand.
whatever they bring in, we have it on the floor. But sometimes we vacuum as well.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Yeah, exactly, Edward. We can.
I did clean up a little bit on the stairways and whatnot.
That's very nice of you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it helps because when you run up and down the stairs, it brings a lot of that crap in here. But this is a very nice big red mat in here, and it kind of collects a lot of that shit.
Yep. No problem, Vortega. We do it on purpose. You know that. So. Yep. The weeks feels way longer than Thursday, so I'm a bit confused, I guess, she said. Yeah, I know. I mean,
Well,
sometimes it's hard to know what day we are at, but
Yeah, but the week technically is 6 days longer than a Thursday.
okay. The gift wars already have started.
Uh-huh.
And
Banana.
it looks
America.
like, yeah. I did not see, when I don't have the cursor over the window, then I don't see them animating, but sometimes a picture is enough and it says more than
Sometimes.
1,000 words.
more
So,
than
yeah.
1,000 frames.
Yeah. And I think that in Sweden I still highly doubt that for a few months you can be wearing such clothes outside. So that probably would not happen until June or July, unfortunately.
Probably not.
Yeah. But let's see, maybe there will be something special happening here. I don't know. And we have the first request of the evening, which was made by Shargo. And what he wants to hear is Monkey and Cauldron 2.
Oh, witch's rabbit. Oh, wait, what?
A rabbit?
Yes, hare. Rabbit.
A hare. Right. Okay. Always forgetting that thing.
Cut a lock of witch's rabbit.
Could have known, especially from Jazz Jackrabbit, because they had such levels where they
Had
named
hares.
hair levels. Yes. Don't remember the level names though. Right.
Yeah, me either. All I remember is that the guy who wrote the music is called Brandon, right?
Alexander Brandon. Yes.
Alexander Brandon. Alexander
Yep.
Brandon. Okay.
Yeah. He is a great. Yes. Not
Why
only
are we
now.
whispering?
Back then he was great too.
But why are we whispering?
I don't.
Is he not supposed to hear that?
I don't know. Maybe I wake up someone who is still sleeping,
Oi!
like I did yesterday. There were two very nice events happening yesterday. One was Boze's show, obviously, and the other one was Board doing a Corporation living room concert. And of course, I wanted to check into both places, and I fell asleep at the start of the evening. And then I kept sleeping for a while, and then I could join in. I felt so bad about that, but anyway, it just happens nowadays quite often that in the evening I lay down on the sofa and I fall asleep.
Yeah, easily done.
I don't know how easily, because for you it doesn't work apparently that well.
It does, but the problem is I can't fall asleep in the evening then.
Okay.
On the night rather, so I kind of force myself to stay awake.
You're
And
weird.
even though I had a hard time falling asleep last night.
Yeah.
So it doesn't always work, but yeah, I guess I just need to wear myself out or some shit. So yeah,
You would
was
need
it
to walk
yesterday?
more.
Yeah, it was yesterday when I did that little thing. So yeah, because
were
I thought
busy.
because why sleep when I can do this? So yeah. And so on and so forth.
Yeah, and it's a very
It
nice
is fun.
animation. It was totally worth the effort, so thank you very much for that.
Yeah, and I don't even have my new computer built yet. I'm still lacking the power supply and the actual CPU. So I'm looking forward to doing the first kind of steps of the build over the weekend. And I noticed iZero got a 3D printer. I think it was the exact model I've been eyeing. Let me just check. Where the fuck was it? Jeez, there. Yeah, I don't know. No, probably isn't the same I've been looking at. I can't remember the name of it though, so I can't say for certain. Anyway, have fun with that, iZero. I hope you will print some fun stuff with that.
Yeah.
And bring with you to X when we get there in December.
The whole 3D printer?
No, things he prints with them. or it, rather.
I was just wondering.
Well, yeah, he can bring the whole printer and we can have some fun printing some random party-related items, like right there and then.
What would you print if you would have a 3D printer first?
The first thing I would print would
Yes.
probably be the Slay Radio O logo.
I knew that.
But after that, it would probably be more like small bits and pieces that I would need for building stuff instead of going out and buying all sorts of kind of knickknacks. I would probably try to print them first or something.
Okay. Okay, that's a good plan, I guess.
Yeah.
So I know that at some point it will happen because I know you already.
Yeah, I've already been eyeing a printer that also can etch in like a burn with a laser on tree and can etch on metal. So that seems like fun.
Yeah, and Lala has a point. He should print a 3D printer with his 3D printer.
Yeah, that should be the first step. It's like getting Aladdin in that lamp and kind of wish for more wishes. Not quite sure it works that way with the 3D printer yet. It will get there eventually, I guess, but
Yeah.
it's like buy this crappy, cheap 3D printer and then print a better one.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe at some point. And we have some music to play as well, just so you know.
Oh, do we?
Yes,
That's nice.
Banan, your test has worked. It seems like. Yeah, the requests are coming through from IRC via Cocklink. So, Johan Andersson and Battleships Goes West mix could be played now.
That's a nice one, and I probably wouldn't print a Slay Radio logo first. I would probably print the top part of this thing here with the Slay Radio on the back. That's probably what I would print first.
Wow, that would be something.
Yeah, it would be fun.
That would be definitely something when you show it off on 8-bit parties.
Yeah, I haven't brought my 64 to a party since 90.
Yeah, most probably you wouldn't anyway. It is just a nice idea to toy with, you know, that now you can be the cool guy because you have this. It's like when you were in the 90s, obviously, then you would be the cool guy.
Yeah, I
this.
did paint my my 64, so it was different.
Yeah, the purple, right?
Yeah, it's kind of all sorts of colors and shit. There's some purple on it.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that far, actually. He stores it somewhere, like in the neighboring room. I wonder how quickly he will find it now. And apparently that was quick.
Purple and green and stuff. So there's sensor sunrise. That's apparently me on there. So
What?
yeah, that's Sensei of Sensor that drew that. And then there's a lady down here as well.
Lady, like
yeah,
what?
lady.
Which part? Hang on, I'm trying to check on the screen and
sorry.
here.
Where is it? That part. There.
Okay, these are two tits and an ass. Okay.
Yes, of course. And then a nice poem from Growl of One Way.
Okay.
So
Nice.
yeah, it's a nice machine.
Very personal. But you won't put it to auction, I guess.
That one? No, it's mine. Mine.
Yes, I know,
mine.
it's yours. Just kidding.
Yeah, Pete 64. That kind of looks like it, except there's more tit on this one, I think.
More tit.
Yeah. Yeah, no, those things I didn't draw. It was, I think it was Sensei and someone else that drew that.
Sensei.
Yeah, Sensei of
I
Sensor.
like that name. Right. Nice illustration there.
Yeah, there's a bird
Right.
called Tit, of course. And in New Zealand, there's a place called Shag Point.
Oh.
I think that might be a very popular destination for some people.
I think that those people who live there, they're already like, oh,
Yeah.
not again.
We need to change the name.
It's really annoying. And hi, Robbie Yuri. Nice to see you around. And we have Frida around as well, who said, "Hi, boys and girls. Would you please play Peter Clark's Monty on the Run tonight? It's such a glädjespridare." Am I right? Glädjespridare.
Yes.
Which is
Happiness spreader.
Spreader, yeah, happiness spreader.
Spreader of their happiness.
Yay!
The full Monty run. Oh, wait, what?
fixed the relays. You fixed the relays. That's so cool.
No, the relays were actually working. It was just the counter that was broken because it is now living on the same machine, on the same internal network as the relay itself. So it kind of did a weird loop from inside the firewall to the firewall and tried to get back to the relay that way. So yeah, but now I fixed it, so now it should be fine.
Nice.
Yarp.
Yarp.
Yarp,
Yeah, well,
yarp.
that migration is still, you are still experiencing the result of it.
Yeah,
because it's
there's
never
all
easy.
these small kind of bits and pieces left, seemingly things that you forget that or things that change. You don't really account for them in the proper way sometimes, like that little counter.
We can relate.
Never
Yes.
thought of that when I was migrating, but yeah, found a good solution for that. So now it is sorted.
That's very, very nice.
Yarp.
And of course, the Twitch and YouTube and Facebook people are not in that number anyway. So
No,
they
are
are
not.
separate.
Yes, they are. I should add some sort of counter for that as well. At some point, I will, but not for now. I need to get the new hardware out to the co-location thingy and yeah, start migrating things back on there. So another round of migrations, but those will not affect much of anything really, because I'm gonna do it a little bit different, because then the previous migration thing I was a bit under time pressure to get things done before a certain date.
And it looks like Lala says Slaygon has been migrating servers ever since I started listening to Slay Radio, so nothing new here. Oh, you system architect, you. Yeah, literally, like, being a system architect is very challenging. I mean, it's like I try only to build a convenient little visual framework day by day for our colleagues, and that is also bumping into difficulties sometimes, and just to start to think in system and building those solutions so everyone would be able to use them and remember how to use them. That is also like a challenge sometimes, but they are lovely and they reach out to me and they ask, so that's nice. So yeah, I can only imagine how much like a bigger volume when you are like building a whole infrastructure of a huge IT company or broadcasting company or whatnot. I don't even know if I want to know that.
They have big teams to do things. For instance, the new job I have is like one team that takes care of the underlying infrastructure, and then there's another team handling, I don't know, the certain parts of the services, customer-facing services, and another team doing another part of the customer-facing services. So there's teams doing different things with the small kind of thing like Slay Radio. Don't really have a big team currently. There's like 2 people working on things, and that's me and GoHanks. Boz was instrumental in getting the current pages up and running after the crash in 2016. But he's been busy building Boz Radio. So yeah, it's pretty much currently me and GoHanks doing the back-end Slay Radio stuff, and Icepick is doing his relay stuff, and Farshan as well. So there's that's good. Thank you for that.
Yeah,
That is awesome.
it's really good. Banan is helping with the bots on the IRC as well. So what we are going to do with the IRC then?
Well, I don't know. We'll keep it.
Keep it?
Yeah, we'll keep it, because let's see. Dun, 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 dun. The channel was created April 26th, 2004.
Oh God.
So it has its 17th birthday soon.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely one reason to keep it anyway. So yeah.
Yeah, just for nostalgia or something, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you meant then the promoting it wouldn't be as active as before.
Yeah, we were kind of trying to get people to use other services rather than IRC, and currently that other service is Discord, because it's easier to kind of collect services from other places into that sort of thing rather than IRC.
Yeah.
I've done my fair share of trying to build these glue type things for IRC. Been doing that since the early 90s or whatever, so yeah, I've been doing that for quite a while, but it's not the same thing, quite the same thing. It doesn't really have a good way of interacting with other things or other systems.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes now IRC feels lonely when the bridge is not up and running.
Yeah.
So that's also a bit of a challenge. But the bridge is great to have, but sometimes it disconnects as well. So
Yeah.
but let's see how far we go with that. But of
Well,
course,
it's still up and running, so that's good.
yeah, indeed. And we have Lord Evil with us, and he wants to hear Dafang and Distraction, the New Beginning, the remix.
So let's hear some Dafang.
I get the point now. With the compilation.
She's not seen the XKCD 303 strip. Open that on your computer. Or my computer or whatever. XKCD.
Yeah.
XKCD.com.
Yeah.
Slash.
Oh, slash. Okay. Hang on.
Forward slash.
Which keyboard am I
Shift
at?
7.
Anyway, yes.
303. 303.
That's it?
Yes. There we go.
The number one programmer excuse for legitimately slacking off. My code is compiling.
That's why.
Yeah. Hey, get back to work. Compiling. Oh, carry on. Got it. Okay. Nice. I like that.
And I just a new person that I haven't seen on YouTube came in and said hello. I said hell, Red Dreamer, instead of hello.
Hell?
Yeah, apparently I'm missing the last letter of words here because I said to Max Levine here earlier exactly without the Y at the end as well on Twitch.
I hope that your keyboard is not doing the same thing like my keyboard started to do, which is like...
well, those are two different letters though, so it's fine.
2 letters can go wrong as well.
Yeah, but it's fine. It's just me sitting at an awkward angle and kind of microphone in my face and all of that shit. So.
But at least your face is visible, so that's good.
My
it's not that much
not.
in your face.
My
anyway.
letters are not.
Yeah, I had this problem last year when my MacBook keyboard started to give up. And first the character E was the one that I needed to press like very hard. And then, it's like trying it.
Then we fixed it for a little bit, kind of disassembled it and put it back together properly, cleaned it and glued back the little squishy thing under the key and all of that.
Yep, and then another character went wrong, which is also a very often used character in probably all the languages, is the S, I think. So then I knew that I really need to come up with some sort of solution here, because that's just not going to do. It's just annoying the shit out of me when I try to press, nothing happens, and all of a sudden a lot of S's or E's are appearing on the screen. And then, finally I took it to a service and then they repaired it. Not that I should not buy soon a new one, because it's getting like an old computer, but I still love it and I still don't want to get rid of it. So I guess for a little more while I'm going to play environment friendly and I'm not going to buy another one, and at some point maybe I will.
But you mean like me and buying a whole new rig with all of the bits and pieces?
Yeah, probably not going to do that, no. No, last time I played Lego was in 2005 and I don't intend to put together a bull strong desktop machine for like, I don't know, the only thing that is CPU heavy that I would probably be happy to have a strong machine for is the music making part, because if there are a lot of channels and there are a lot of synths, which happens in my songs many times, then of course you need a strong CPU for that. But I don't intend to play around with 3D animations like you do right now. Maybe video editing. Yeah, but that's also not as CPU heavy as 3D is.
No, it's more GPU heavy, but I got one of those as well.
Yeah, now you have everything.
Yeah, I thought I'm done with this kind of getting something that is just enough. It's so annoying when you're trying to do something and it just freezes the whole fucking computer because it's thinking. Just
right.
So done with that shit. So all NVMe's and smack full of RAM and latest AMD CPU with 16 physical cores in 32 threads and fucking RTX 3090. Just in with it.
And Peter said Ziona has a storage locker like Sheldon where all her old tech goes.
She does, but it's not a locker. It's more like a cardboard box.
Yeah, right now cardboard boxes because I was moving around in the previous years, so I thought that I don't unbox some of those because it's pointless. Like, about some CPU heavy tracks to less CPU usage. Yeah, I know, Lala.
There's a button for that in Cubase. It's called freeze. Then it automatically renders that track, and if you want to then edit the track, you just unfreeze it and
That's
edit
handy.
and then freeze again.
That's handy.
It's very handy.
And I have digged into Cubase right now, so I'm still not saying that I made up my mind like as in a final decision, but right now it very much looks like that Cubase and I will become friends, and then there's also Reaper, which I actually like. So it's like it's an open question. But I guess the track for the remix competition will be prepared in Cubase right now. It very much looks like it.
Mhm. Well, I guess it's in the beginning at least. When you have time pressure, it's easier if you have someone that you can just turn around and ask something.
Yes.
So yeah.
And
I guess
sometimes
that's
that
helpful.
someone doesn't know either because I use a different version of Cubase than he does.
Yeah, it's more a matter of just finding the function if it's even there in that version. So yeah.
I will find it anyway. I don't mind really.
But most of the functions are there, except you're using a later version. I'm still used to version 9.5, and you have version 11. So
Yeah,
there's
but
some major differences. Yeah, but there's some major differences even with Pro between 9.5 and 11. I do have 11 installed in a virtual machine. I'm preparing right now to kind of do because I'm gonna run Linux on my rig and run Windows in a virtual machine and just give it all the cores it needs to be able to run properly, run Cubase properly, that is, because that's basically the only thing I'm using Windows for. So yeah, it's gonna be fun.
And Peter said, if your remix doesn't win the competition, you obviously picked the wrong dough.
Obviously, yes.
Not going to tell anyone what I'm remixing.
Yeah,
Not going to tell not even friends.
And Lala says FL Studio has something similar to, as in freeze track, and I'm sure Reaper has that too. Yes.
Yeah, I guess you just need to look for those. Let's play some music, shall we?
Let's.
So
we have some Cubic Player stuff, I think.
Oh yeah, we have a fun video that I found because Zuka requested Alistair Brimble and Project X, which is a module, and found a video where Cubic Player plays it, and it's just so nostalgic for me. I loved to use Cubic Player. It was still a DOS module, and later on Wave Player as well. So yeah, just here it goes.
Do it.
Enjoy. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
right. It
right.
ended.
Yeah,
and
right.
it has the beautiful screen of Cubic Player.
Yes.
Oh.
Thanks for watching.
So, to answer your question that we actually discussed about during the track was playing, why not Fast Tracker for playing? Because Cubic Player was able to play a lot of formats. I mean, a lot of formats, like meaning those less known trackers like Octamed. So it was like...
it's not for playing, I said to make music.
Yeah, but Cubic Player is for playing, not making music.
Yeah, exactly. I never saw that, and all I cared about was making music, not playing mods and whatnot. So my question was, why would I use anything else other than Fast Tracker?
Well, okay, you did exams, that's fine. But I was also listening to modules, a lot of them. I had a big mod collection, and for those, you could either play S3M, later on IT. There was module support there was Octamed support. There were a lot of formats that Cubic Player could play, and for some time I think it was. One of the only ones, like not many player could actually deal with so many module formats. So that's why it was an amazing thing, and I just really loved it. So yeah,
Sure. They'll answer that. Well, the question I didn't ask, but still.
yeah, sure. If you make music, you only need Fast Tracker. I agree on that. Or you only needed the Fast Tracker in the 90s, but...
Yeah, because I didn't actually have a PC until 94, I think. So I pretty much jumped over the whole Amiga thing. I had an Amiga 500 in... when was it? Late 80s. Somewhere, but only had it for like half a year, and then it broke and I didn't have money to repair it. Fuck. So during that half year I did a couple of mods, but then continued on the 64, and then kind of took a break for a bunch of years, and then when I got back I started working and with computers of course, but they didn't have 64s at work for some strange reason, so I got to work with PCs, and now I'm still a PC guy as well as a
only
C64
because of that
guy.
You started to work with PCs, right? Because they did not have 64s, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Had they
got
had
it.
64s, it would have been awesome.
Okay, I get what you are saying. Right. And I think we have a nice request prepared. Actually, you could tell a few words about that after we play the song. It's FS's request, and it would be Tiger Mission by Press Play on Tape. And also the song says Live at the Gathering 2003. Oh, that's not that gathering, that's the party gathering.
Exactly.
That's not the Slay
other...
gathering. Then you won't tell anything about that. Oh,
well, I can tell a lot of things that
but you
happened
haven't
in
been at a
2003.
gathering which is
but
not
I
the
can
Slay.
tell you a lot of things that happened in 2003, I
Okay.
think, but no, I'm off by a few years. No, never mind.
Never mind.
Never happened.
Here comes FS's request. thanks fixed the title thingy on the channel.
Now playing thingy.
The now playing thingy.
On Discord.
Yes, that was very, very useful. Thank you very much.
Because the channel doesn't really say much these days.
Yeah, the channel, which can be each one of the 5. Sorry, you have a point there, I guess. What can I say except you're welcome? It's a very nice gift there.
Is it called Momoa or something like that? The movie that GIF comes from. Yeah, I think it's like Momoa.
I haven't seen that, but you have seen everything.
Thing. Yeah.
So you should know because you have seen everything, and even more. You haven't seen Doctor Who though. That's missing of everything. Yes.
I'm so happy about that.
You shouldn't be happy about that. It's great.
Well, I saw a couple of episodes. They were not great.
You just need to get the hang of it. That's
Why?
it.
I'm with Mackie and FL Studio on that, or Fruity Loops.
Well, you were never on the side of Fruity Loops, I think.
Nor was I on the side of Doctor Who.
Ah, okay. Right.
Moana, yes. Moana, not Momoa. Moana.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yes, Renoise is very similar to Tracker, and definitely for someone who comes from a Tracker environment, it's a perfect switch. But it has its ups and downs, of course, when it comes to automation part, which sure you can automate things, but sometimes it's much more painful. Like the velocity part is certainly much more painful in that.
Oh, yeah, and the overview is horrible.
Well, you don't have a
exactly
whole overview of the song.
That's my point.
you have the sequencer, and that's your overview of the song, but you pretty much got used to it if you dealt with trackers before, so that's the same. So that should not be a big surprise for those who were working with trackers.
Yeah, Momoa is the actor who played Aquaman. Yes, and Jason Momoa, the
yes,
man beef.
The man beef.
He's also, was it Drogo in Game of Thrones?
Khal Drogo.
Yes.
But anyway, yes.
Beef a la man.
Beef a la man.
Now I sent her off dreaming, I think.
No. No, I'm actually having fun about that. That it's like.
You're all in here.
I was red right from the start. No, it's just I'm having fun. No, I'm having specific fun about that fact that usually you are the one who comes up with the man beef name and all of that. And yes, he is one chunk of a beautiful man, sure, but you are the one who is wondering about that more than I do.
I'm not wondering. I can see. I have eyes.
Yes, I know that you have eyes.
Yeah, I don't need to wonder. My eyes may wander when he's walking past or something. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, one needs to admit that, but in this regard, I think we are like really more. Not critical. No, I would not say critical. We notice like our genders a bit more because for me it's like, yeah, sure, he looks good. It's like he looks good, but that doesn't mean anything. I won't have my tongue out of my mouth because of that, really. So it's like I can wonder about that when something is aesthetically pleasing, sure, and. I think when it's like Peter, I mean they are aesthetically pleasing, but they really that mere fact that they are aesthetically pleasing, it doesn't do much for me, like really not. So I don't work like some men do, that it's like when a woman is aesthetically pleasing, then it's like, oh my god. However, I can really wonder about the beauty, the fact of beauty and symmetry and all of that, and in that regard I think I notice more like the women's beauty, like what is beautiful to me, what is like aesthetically pleasing, right? So it is kind of different for everyone, but I kind of find it funny that you usually admit that, oh wow, that's a beautiful, like beautiful body or nice looking man, and I usually admit, yeah, that's a beautiful woman, like really nice looking and all of that. And it's just that, it's not anything more, I guess, but it's like, it's so funny.
That's the longest excuse I've ever heard.
What excuse? I still don't have my tongue out of my mouth. I don't know if you noticed that or not. It's what they got. I just rate boobs.
Rate or hate?
I mean, it's like I don't know. For me, there is a significance to the face. So if the face is not that pleasing for me, then I don't think I care that much about the other body parts. But it's like, this is like totally subjective as we talked about it. So it's like, yeah, all depends. And others are rating S's, as I know it.
Yeah, others are, yes.
There are the S-types.
Mm-hmm.
S-type instead of R-type. R-type. And then yeah, Chris Scooter says, what have I just woken up to? You have woken up to the mere fact that everyone finds different things aesthetically pleasing. So I guess that's it. Morning man boobs.
Yeah, instead of morning wood.
Yeah. But anyway, I
moves.
never understood this thing like, oh my god, he looks so awesome. And it's like,
Is that how it goes? Who does that?
A lot of women, like really, a lot of, yeah. I mean sometimes,
a single one.
or at least some do that, and I just don't really get that. Like, yeah, sure, he looks great, and he can be an asshole, and if it turns out he's an asshole, not interested.
Yeah, but a real life man beef just woke up. Good morning, board.
And yeah, hi Shetil as well. Scarlett Johansson is so aesthetically pleasing. Totally agree on that, by the way. So yes. What? No. How you cannot like her? Jesus Christ.
I didn't say I dislike her or anything. It's just she's an average woman.
She is so beautiful.
I don't see anything like special about her. I think she's like a nice looking woman. That's it.
Well,
like,
she is more than that, I think.
I don't think so.
Yeah, and anyway, we differ by taste and all of that, but that's fine. So, Lara had a request. Let's get back to music, shall we? Because we are a radio station here, or something like that.
Something. Indeed, or something.
So, Lala had the request of acid block and modulation, just because it's a tune that was released exactly 10 years ago, plus minus 1 day.
busy doing other stuff. I was replying to Amazon. I don't know what you were doing.
GIF wars and all of that. So, yep.
Yep.
Yeah, and we need to edit again that Board did amazing cooperation in his living room concert, and you can check back, I think, on his page. So it's recorded and it will be probably there.
I think it's in the group. I can't remember the group name now, but Board can probably remind you people on Discord or something.
Yeah, there was an event for that that he invited us to, the Facebook event, and then there was the video, and I'm pretty sure that it is recorded.
It is recorded because he mentioned it this morning that he watched it back on Facebook.
Yeah, sure. And sometimes you need to wait a little bit when the video is processed, so that's why it's not immediate.
Not on Facebook.
Not on Facebook?
No.
On Facebook is immediate?
Yeah.
Like just, okay.
Yeah, I the times I've seen that happen, though, it's instant. It's YouTube that kind of chews through the whole video to see like copyright issues and that sort of thing. Twitch is instant as well, so it just ends up in the archive directly.
He said, carrying 200 kilo stones in the garden works for recovering, though. Well, what sort of Viking are you? Oh my God.
Norwegian one.
Let's recover with 200 kilos of stones. Okay. Next time I'm gonna try, probably with a little bit less. 30 kilos would be enough. I don't know.
The Celtic Adlib, it's called, the Facebook page. The Celtic Adlib. I think it's still
Why
there.
Why do I always want to say Celtic?
I guess that's depending on dialect.
But
I don't know if it's actually Celtic or Celtic.
Yeah, so yeah, that's so weird. But anyway, the Celtic.
Yeah, I say Celtic because Swedes say Keltisk.
Keltisk, but we also say Kelta, and still I think it's Celtic. Peter, help!
Yeah.
I think it's Celtic, though. Just counter us if you don't think so. Celtic. It can be both.
Yeah. So it's a
what
dialect.
kind of language is that?
So it's a dialectal thing then.
Oh no! It's like we are doomed again. No.
Celtic is the soccer team.
No, I'm just getting more confused. It's pronounced phallic.
You mean Palic or Palis?
Ah, okay.
Is that how you?
Celtic. Oh my. Geez, conductor. Yeah. Must be from Boston. That is the name of basketball team.
Last Ninja, the Palace Garden. The way I wrote it.
Thank you, Wozwank. Nice to see you around. Great tunes and my ear pussies. Thank you. You have more, actually? That's so cool. I mean, you have at least 2, I guess. But
Celtic. That's a cool name. Hello, Mr. Tick. Yes,
Celtic,
Mr.
Celtic, Celtic. Shetil said something else. K64.
Celtic.
Ah, guys, that's so confusing. Not going to have such a question in the next 10 minutes again.
Yeah, I just guess it's a dialectal thing.
Okay.
If it can be both, then it's like in Swedish we have kex. I say kex. Other people say kex.
Checks, that's the most confusing thing. And then they have sex, which is six.
Yeah, but you when you mean sex, as in having intercourse, that is just sex, not sex.
Yes, but you say 6 as sex as well.
Yeah, but that's just a homonym.
What?
But the kex and shex are written the same way but pronounced different. Sex, klockan sex, and having sex is pronounced exactly the same.
Yes.
That's called a homonym.
That's why it's not confusing at all. Not even the least bit. So, Swedes just say sex a bit more times than
Pretty much
people.
every language has the same type of things, same word meaning different things. So it's all about context.
Mhm. Språka på slaygonska. All right. We need to play some music here as well.
Yes, we do.
Robbie Yuri wants to hear Lukash and Supremacy, the classic YouTube with track.
down. Hold on.
I don't need any beat generator if you will keep going like that. I will record you.
Please don't. Oh, we are. Damn it!
It's already done.
Let's see. There we are.
Where we are?
I'm just looking at Lukash's YouTube because I thought he released something new there recently, but it's been a month since he released anything on there.
He did recently. It depends what you...
A month, I
Yeah.
said. I thought it was more recent.
Well, okay,
Like
a
last
month is
week.
still recent for me.
Yeah,
so
but I thought it was like last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. Meh. Meh.
Yeah.
Meh.
I mean, if you say anything recently, then it would be probably in the latest 2 months for me.
Well, it depends. When did you last breathe? Recently?
I guess
So it
if I
depends on
wouldn't very
context.
recently, then
So it depends on context, apparently. When did you last fart? 2 months ago?
it was more recent. I don't think that anyone wants to know that, but you asked for it. I mean,
did.
Slaygon did.
You asked for it!
He rather wouldn't know, I think. So, yeah, not nice.
Now they're talking about Facebook on their Discord.
They are talking about Facebook on Discord.
Yes, about how shitty it is and all of that, and why you should not be on Facebook.
Well, we know this for a while,
apparently
right?
Dax removed himself entirely now from Facebook.
Yeah, we know for a while that Facebook is probably not the best decision when it comes to protect your data, but
Well, is anything really. It's the same with Discord. That's why I'm kind of looking for something self-hosted.
yeah, I know you would, but then you need to develop it as well, and
Yeah, well,
sometimes
that's-
tweak it, and it's a lot
yeah.
of hassle.
Yeah, that's why I said that I don't think Matrix is quite there yet, because it's a lot of maintenance and very complex kind of ecosystem to get running, to get it running properly. So yeah,
And if
sure,
you have enough time.
I sure I can get it up and running and all of that, but it's the maintenance part of it all
Yeah.
that is a bit not quite there yet. But I like the idea of a unified protocol that essentially has these interfaces towards other protocols, so it can essentially play the part of an email server, IRC server, like Discord and all sorts of other things.
Zido,
Just
there's
write a WordPress
Press plugin. Yeah,
Uh,
that will never happen in
Yeah,
Slaygon's
no.
life ever. He
No.
wouldn't even touch WordPress.
with a 10-foot pole.
Nope.
But if someone wants to write a Slay Radio plugin for WordPress, go ahead. I will help you in giving you all the information you need, but I will not write it.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah, Facebook becomes an information addiction. You want to meet new people every day, discuss until you vomit, look at cat photos, and forget about your real friends. I don't agree on that, actually. I don't want to meet new people every day there. That's not my aim at all. And discuss until I vomit? No. No.
No, just until I vomit.
Yeah, and talking to your friends on phone is a very nice thing to do when you are not interrupting them in doing anything. So the written communication also has its place, I think. And it doesn't need to be Facebook. It can be anything, really. But it's easier to drop a message to someone and ask if they have some time, because call sometimes just all of a sudden interrupts you in something. So
For me, I use Facebook more like a replacement for email. That's basically it. Instead of writing long, complicated emails, I just send out hi, do you have this or that, or is there something I can do, or this is broken, do you think you can fix it? So instead of writing long emails, trying to explain things, it's easier to have this kind of instant chat back and forth instead of trying to explain some big complex thing. It's quicker, I think.
Shorgu has a good point. I can't trust a site company that started as a way to rank girls after their appearance.
Very, very true. People forget that.
Yeah, good point.
Mhm.
And we have Mr. Msk with us. Mr. Msk. Mr. Muscle, probably. Anyway.
Mr. Motwed.
Mothead. Yeah,
MSK Motwed.
Yeah, of course. Mr. Mothead.
Tablespoon.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, but the listeners don't.
That is very true.
Well, some of them actually do.
Some
but
of them, yeah.
Not all.
So he wants to hear Iceman and Old Style did the new way.
Oh, wonder where he went. He's been gone for a while.
Mm-hmm. Iceman, old style, the new way. Looks like old style is the new way in many things right now.
Right now, I'm not really sure that could be classified as right now. Iceman.
Right now would mean nowadays, during these days and such,
New style.
I guess.
Oh, that was in 2009.
Yeah.
Iceman, old style,
Yeah.
the new way.
Even then there was a nostalgia factor there, but now it's even more, I think. The further away we got from this time in time, probably the more...
This time in time.
This time in time, on the timeline.
Some sort of inception going on there with time.
Yeah,
This
I know.
time in time. Is that a new program? This time in time.
In space. Yep. Hanks is looking into the now playing trigger again. It looks like it got stuck with some track a few tracks before.
Yeah, I did a reload on the testing channel, and after that it started responding properly, but I don't know if he was actually doing something in the background at the same time, like restarting the whole thing or something.
Weird.
I don't know.
Anyway. Yeah.
Interesting.
What is?
Yeah, the whole bot thing. The thing
Yeah,
we were
the-
talking about.
Yeah, the bot thing. I guess it could be anything that you see on your screen that I don't see at the moment, so it's not that easy.
Could have been. But I do see you on the screen, so interesting.
Oh, is this what you say when you see me on the screen? Okay.
Yeah, every morning I wake up and I turn around and go, oh,
Interesting. Well, I'm very happy that I don't bore you and you find me interesting. I didn't know that this is how it goes in your head, but it's very interesting.
I'm not sure interesting would be a very kind of flattering way of saying good morning. Or
Interesting.
especially in that kind of tone of voice. Oh, interesting. 4 years in going, wow, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, 3 years. How long has it been? 3 years? 4 years?
Free something right now. I guess.
Something like that.
Yeah. So yeah, been a while, and since we lived together, been a while as well.
Yeah, was it? When was it you moved in?
October
2018?
Yeah, October.
2018?
17 technically.
Well, then that's the date, if it's technically.
Yeah, technically that is just I registered a bit later in Sweden, like officially.
Yeah.
So that was like, that's why the technically. So
Well, technically, your shit arrived here in October, so
technically
there,
that's
technically. And
no, actually, my shit did not arrive in October.
Some
That
of it.
arrived.
some of it.
Some of it. That the most of the shit has arrived in January when I rented my apartment back then, and I don't have
Why
my
did you-
apartment now anymore.
Why did you rent your apartment when you moved here?
I
Or did you sublet
sublet it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I subletted my
I thought
apartment.
you needed some kind of a bachelor pad type thing.
Anyway, it was definitely it got subletted, and then I moved here, and then later on I sold it. So now I don't have an apartment. Technically, I would say technically I'm homeless, but that's not
Technically,
true.
you're not.
Technically, I'm not homeless because
You have an official address.
yeah, that's what counts in Sweden.
And
So
it's not a shoebox, even though one might think so based on your shopping list.
I don't buy many shoes. You cannot really say that.
How many pairs of shoes do you have?
I guess around.
Is it more than 2?
Yeah.
Is it more than 5?
Yeah.
Is it more than 10?
Yeah.
Okay, I rest my case.
That's normal. I don't see why you have a problem with that.
I don't have a problem with it.
You need summer sandals, you need winter shoes, you need one for
Sandals
the
are
snow.
not shoes.
Well, boots. And then you need one pair for rain, and then an average one, and then high heels and low heels and sneakers.
Snickers?
Sneakers.
Yummy.
How is life together? What are you missing, Ziona? Oh, I need to think of that. What am I missing?
More storage space for your clothing.
Actually, that is very true. Also, I guess missing some friends and traveling right now because it's been a while.
Shargo says, that's 7, Ziona. Yeah, but she has multiple pairs of those kinds. Those are just kinds of shoes.
There is a pair of sneakers specifically for running and jogging, and there is a pair for walking, and there is an indoor one where, well, you can use it for...
they don't come in pairs?
Indoor pair, you know. What about jackets? No, you don't ask me that question, Peter. You do know that jackets for me are like shoes for every other women, I mean, really. So many women are maniacs of shoes. They are shoe collectors. I'm on the earring and jacket side. Those two, they just drive me completely bonkers, and I can't have enough of them. So I guess that's it.
You just can't have enough.
Boswang, you both sound horny. Might as well hang on air. Wow. Boost the ratings.
Or drop them entirely.
Yeah, people came here for listening to 64 remixes. Let's play some. How about Sanjo's request?
That's good.
Yeah, Ghost and Goblin, he specified. He really did not specify if it's a Sid or a remix, but I picked Ghosts and Goblins Surf Mix by Johan Andersson. I guess that would work. thank you for the Gesundheit. I just trying to put myself together after a sneeze.
Gesundheit.
Thanks. Again. Yeah.
Oh, it sounded like neighbors are listening to music, but it's the bed.
Yeah. At least we are able to hear the bed right now, which we didn't before. So I'm very happy about that. It's kind of great.
Easier.
Yeah, it's easier to hear what's going on, and probably our bed levels are better than last time.
We haven't actually checked. Maybe we should.
Yeah, maybe we should. I checked what was going on last time, and it felt a little bit too loud. So I made it less loud now. Both of them. So let's see where we go from there.
What was it, minus 18 before, I think?
Yeah, now it's minus 21.
Yeah. Perfect.
Let's hope it works.
Yeah, I think I fucked it up slightly when I did some audio routing thingy there. Because channels 3 and 4 or something. Never mind. It doesn't matter. I need to redo that whole thing anyway.
Just like many things.
Yeah, might as well redo everything while I'm at it.
And Gohanks confirmed that they are at a perfect level, he thinks. So that's nice. Then we set it up perfectly. So
Thumbs up from me.
For you?
From me.
Yeah, from you. Not for you. From you. Okay, cool. It's not that I want to take credit for that, but I set the bed levels. Not that it counts a lot. Thank you. Okay, that works.
Every little piece helps.
I'm wondering.
What are you wondering about?
I am just wondering about still the confusion between the two monitors and the two mouses and the two keyboards, and I sometimes don't know what to press. Maybe at some point I will be okay with that when you change your whole configuration, because this is how it usually works. Then I'm absolutely okay with everything that is going on.
Maybe, but it's not going to affect the no machine session there.
No, that is a whole different story, and it's annoying. But anyway, it's fine. It's okay if I see that. I don't interact very much, but yeah.
It's good. Yeah, it is good. Yeah, they're good.
Confirmed. It's okay.
They're good.
Good.
Good. Oh, I saw something interesting. What was it? I need to bring that up. Hold on.
Okay. Oh yeah, I remember now what I wanted to say, but now you bring something up, and then I will say it.
Mute that. Open it. Because I found, as most people might know, most of the graphics cards and CPUs and whatnot from AMD and Nvidia are out of stock. So someone created this. He checks Amazon and Newegg and Best Buy and checks if it's in stock or not.
Holy shit! Really?
That's fucking hilarious.
That is bonkers.
Yeah, the channel is called Fix It.
That is absolutely bonkers. Wow. Okay, I get it that it's a very popular product, but really?
Yeah, and there's 1,500 people watching that right now.
1,500?
Yeah. Fucking hilarious.
Okay. Yeah, don't know what to say to that. Anyway, I realized that it's the 18th of March, and that means that we have slightly less than 3 weeks until the remix competition deadline. Not less. Oh, actually, that is 2 weeks and a day.
2 weeks? Oh, I need to get started on my remix
you
if
really
I'm doing
need to.
anything.
Yeah, you
I
really
don't
need
know.
to. I took the UX course at the best possible time as well, because the homework is that we need to do is like matter of hours too, and it's like the usual stuff. Like you think you have a lot of time, and then all of a sudden you don't have that much time, and all of a sudden you realize that you really, really have the last days and minutes to do something. So yeah. You can get started with your remixes right now, I guess.
Or if you haven't started yet, then you should.
Yeah, probably this is the time to go. So it's 2 weeks and a day.
Yeah, I'm hoping there's going to be a shit bunch of nice remixes on that compo. Like 30 plus or whatever. 40,
yeah, like
50,
last year,
100,
that would be so
100.
nice.
Let's aim for 100. 100 is good.
100. How long show that would be?
6 hours. 7.
Wow. Okay.
If we play the whole song.
We're not saying it's not doable, but yeah, anyway, we are very happy about a lot of entries, so please contribute and please check it out what you can do, because it's going to be great.
Epic!
Yep. Hope Lala is still sticking around. He's one of the...
starting a new compile, I think.
Yeah, he is meanwhile compiling, so he can tell all the tiny details that are needed for the remix competition, because he is the organizer with aligning with a few people. So let's go with that. And yeah, high time to start with anything.
It is. Well, I'm still working on the Transmission 64 thing.
But you're almost done with that. It's
almost, but I haven't had time to work on it.
Yeah,
it's
okay.
almost done, but not quite there yet. There's still a number of issues with it that I want to fix.
Yeah, you had other things to take care of as well.
Yes, I did. And I was supposed to go to the Colo thingy yesterday and put the new server in, but there was a delay with the power work in the hall, so I got delayed until the end of March. So we'll see.
A lovely little ditty by Radix.
And funny thing, actually, today we had a goodbye fika for a colleague who goes to a new job. And I started talking to one of the guys that was in the meeting, and apparently he is a childhood friend or a long-time friend of Radix.
Oh,
And this is his SoundCloud nowadays, Mosaic.
nice.
So if you want to see what he's up to nowadays, listen through a couple of those earlier, sounding really nice.
But
So
he is the friend of Radix.
Exactly.
So this
But
is not Radix's.
This is Radix's page.
Okay,
Mosaic
thank
is
you.
Radix's
That was
page.
good to clarify. Yeah.
So yeah, that was kind of random and interesting.
Yeah, that's very interesting. You have nice colleagues there.
Very.
I would be more surprised if one of my colleagues would come and say hello to me like this. So that's interesting. But I guess, who knows? You never know. Who knows who in these circles. And the guys already started to have a competition, how many releases they have in the remix compo. So Shatil right now says that he will have 3 releases, 1 completed, 1 70%, and 1 just begun on the 3rd attempt. And then Peter said, oh shit, that beats my 2 remixes. Oh, wow.
Can I just back up a little bit to your work colleagues and whatnot? Oliver
yeah?
is a former student of mine, and he knows exactly what Slay Radio is.
Yeah.
Well, not a student of mine, but he was a student at the school I was the IT admin in.
But I don't think that he is that familiar with Slay Radio, though.
No, but he knows about it.
Well, okay, maybe he knows about it for sure. Yeah, I don't know. It's not that I got any comments on that, so
No, he's not a regular listener.
Not a regular listener. No, he's not a listener. Probably not.
Well, I don't know how to define those. If you're a listener, if you've tuned in and checked it out, probably not. I don't know if he ever did listen in the earlier days or whatever. Don't know.
Now I'm just crossing my fingers for him because he lost his smell and taste.
Oh.
So yeah, that's tough. Especially if you are my kind who likes to eat, not your kind. Your kind wouldn't even feel, yeah, your kind wouldn't even feel that you lost your smell or taste. Okay, maybe you would, but anyway, yeah.
Well, what is it, Pete? What do you all know now? I don't know. Where were we?
What?
A couple of minutes ago.
And Poco has arrived. Hi, Poco.
Where did she go? Oh, she's under the table, of course.
Hey, hey, Showkeys.
About your student.
Yeah, now we know. No one knew. You said probably, you phrased it like no one knew, but yes. And you can hear a little bit of purring.
I phrased it that way. Anyway, doesn't matter. Never mind.
Yep. Outlook good. Is this your bot that says Outlook is good?
It's 8-ball. It's one of those black balls you shake and ask it a question.
I know what 8-ball is.
Yeah.
Eggs. So, yeah, let's play some music
Outlook
instead.
Very bad. Alpine better.
There is a smell here now, so I know that. I don't know what that is though. Anyway, Microcosm requested MRT and 9 Lives, so this is what we are going to play right now.
Boom.
Yes, and should we help with the other version? Because I saw that there was a conversation there. There was another version, and I don't remember who did that. Who was that dude?
9 Lives. Yeah, that was
Lives,
me. I did the first one, just like I did first remix of Completo.
Yes. Oh, you did the first 9 Lives, and then MRT did the second one.
Yes.
Nice.
Indeed.
Your version is very melancholic, though.
It is.
This is a bit more jolly.
Yeah, but it would need a bit more work, I think. My version of 9 Lives.
Well, I only commented that probably the strings are a bit loud, but I know that it was intended to be that loud, so...
It was, but but there's other things I want to fix in it, I'm not gonna go back and fix them, but if I were to make the song today, or remix it today, I would probably do it differently. Put it that way.
Yeah, I wonder if we will get back to Klistron again, ever.
Oh, right, we still haven't released it.
Yeah, we didn't.
Yeah, we need to redo that as well.
Yeah, but it's...
Trying to patch that thing up now, I don't think is a good idea. Maybe take some ideas from it and that sort of thing, but yeah, just redo the whole thing, I think.
Yeah, probably. We will see.
Yeah, and then maybe once you've gotten a little bit more familiar with Cubase, you can be in the driver's seat more for the actual version that we're going to do later on.
So we'll do a version then.
Yeah, sure. It's a nice song.
Okay, that's great to hear, because, well, I was more enthusiastic about that song than you were.
Yeah, still, it's a nice song.
It is.
I don't even know. When was that? 2 years ago? We started on that.
I think it was like 3 years ago or something, yeah. It's been a while, and now it sounds different than it sounded back then.
Yeah, and iZero wants a longer show because his 3D printer is taking a little bit longer to assemble than he thought.
Yeah. Yeah, those things are always starting like that. I'm going to finish this off this evening, and then all of a sudden it's midnight and I'm nowhere close yet. I wonder when we are going to assemble the Lego spaceships, actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna assemble my machine first, and that's gonna be this weekend. I need to set up,
of course.
The tripod, some lighting, and a camera and that sort of thing upstairs. And maybe bring up the fan so we have some cheering up there, and do a time lapse of us building, because now I have 2 huge sets of Legos that we are going to build at some point. What's it called? The Imperial Cruiser and the Millennium Falcon. Those are nice.
Yes, they are very nice. It's a shame that they are still in their box. Volkswagen. I remember the days when you were stalking Slaygon. Now you have him and you yell at him, forgetting how bad you wanted the corv. Just a reminder how
the corv.
Well, maybe there was a little bit of a stalking part, yes. You're right about that. And I guess from both ends.
both ends of the corv.
Both ends of the corv, yes. Yes. Those good old days. Okay. So, time to play a very nice song here for Vincent Chardon, who we thank also for his donation, right? Am I right?
Yes.
Yes. So you need to update the donate list on the webpage as well.
I need to, yes.
Yes.
I need to fix that callback. Actually, I need to build a callback because we're not using PayPal anymore.
But anyway, it's an easier
Yes.
system that you use right now. So
Yes, it is a much better one.
yeah. So Coco definitely has an opinion about the fact that we are here in the studio and not upstairs. But what is coming right now is Vincent Chardon's request, which, well, he said he wants to hear Light Force from Mixer, remix.quet.org, dedicated to the Queen of Light Force, Frida Katarine. So, you know, that Frida who requested song as well, right at the start, and who keeps playing amazing piano remix. And Puko is rubbing herself against my back at the moment, so we are going to play the song right now. So, Mixer and Light Force, and I don't think either that I was familiar with this version, so thank you for...
I've heard it, but it's been a long time.
Yep. Nice. Very nice. So, thank you for requesting this song.
Thank you for requesting. It was a nice song.
Yep. And sometimes I just wonder, like, why you get reach outs from unknown people on Facebook again, so we are going to talk about Facebook. Unknown people that only say hi. I'm a very friendly person, but when you already have like your circles and a lot of connections on Facebook, and a hi is definitely not enough reason to say hello or to share your data or your availability with someone. So I would recommend to anyone sending requests to other people who they don't know that they send at least a reason why they do that. So I used to ask when I got these requests, even friend requests or LinkedIn kind of things, like, do we know each other, or is there a reason why you sent me this request? And when I get a nice friendly answer, even if we don't know each other, then it's fine. But if I don't, or he or she is not bothering sending anything, then I'm sorry, but this is really not the place for gathering up like random people. So I don't get these approaches, to be honest.
Yeah, at one point I got this weird woman after me from America that blamed me for leaving her. I don't even know who that is, but she claimed that we met at some point for some, however we would have met or whatever. I live in Sweden, and I asked her at some point, have you ever been to Sweden? No, and I've never been to the US, so I don't know how we would have met even.
At least you settled it.
But no, we didn't settle it. I fucking blocked her. It was fucking nuts.
But no, that wasn't enough. That you said that she was never in Sweden, you were never in the US, so technically you couldn't be together.
No, but she was convinced that I was lying to her.
Well, the internet is big.
Yeah, and full of
I
weird
don't know.
people.
I don't know if English has a proper saying for that, but there's a very nice Hungarian saying that I would quote right now. God's zoo is big. That's what we sometimes say when...
Oh, Bosbank says it was his mom. Oh, that'll explain it. Oh, sorry. Damn it.
Now everything is loud and clear. Thank you, Bosbank. Should I be jealous of your mom?
Oh man, yeah, that was the weirdest thing ever, though.
Yeah,
I
can imagine.
Completely convinced that we not only met, but that we were some sort of item, and I just left her. I don't know. I have no idea.
That is just fantastic. What kind of conclusions some people can get to. Yeah, I guess my other favorite is when I'm friendly with someone, but because of the mere fact that I'm female, I'm hated already. So that's what? It's like, yeah, it's like I guess I cannot even talk to the person then, or something, because that's sin, or what? It's like, don't get it. I just don't get it. I'm sorry. But yeah, there are such cases, and I guess I respect everyone's boundaries.
Conductor says, and your long-lost mother. You and Boswick are actually half brothers.
Oh my god, that would be something. Yeah. Right. Anyway. Yes, some nice music to play again.
Yeah, please do.
I0, who is trying to assemble that printer, was requesting Paleface the Nightwalker and 3D Liquid Underwater dub tune, which is a 64 remix. Lala.
Yeah, get off them drugs there, Lala. Hearing too many things.
Like cats instead
cats
of
and,
whales.
whales and kittens. I heard kittens and whales mostly.
Oh well, yeah, that could have been many things. It was an interesting track though, so certainly...
Interesting is the word, yes.
But yeah, there's always something new that we can go for, so why not? And it's 3D Liquid Underwater dub tune, so it's valid, right? Because there was some whales involved there, I guess.
Well, I guess a cat would more sound like blub, blub, blub.
The cat would complain more in the water, probably, yes.
If it's underwater, it would say blub, blub.
Yeah, for a little while complaining though.
Yes, very much.
Very much. And then after that, we don't know.
No, we do not.
Certainly not purring like this one does here behind me.
Unfortunately, the USB cam is currently out of commission. Otherwise, I could have shown you.
No,
Well, actually, I
she's
can do this.
she's fine. She's just saying.
Did it come back yet? Yes, it did.
Quirkes says, to be fair, that was a super trippy tune. Yes,
Yes, very trippy.
definitely. Mm. So you're trying to set up a cam for seeing Lilla Shokis.
Yes. There we go.
Little fatso.
Yes. There.
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 There. Do we see
Do that.
anything?
Yes, right above the
Yeah.
microphone.
Yeah, there she is.
Oh, my microphone stand is a bit dusty.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, Poco is the cat who I approach anytime and start to pet her, and she just starts to purr. Like, she is definitely not one of those that run away when you want to pet them.
Oh no, she's definitely not one of those.
She's definitely very happy about the petting part.
Very, very social cat.
Very,
Well, both of them are really.
yes. This is how their father raised them, I guess.
What?
What?
Is that? No, I'm just trying to check the image that Lord Evil posted a slate bit.
Slate
A
bit.
slave radio in 8 bits.
Slave radio. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, well, since we don't have that much time left, I guess we might want to get to some requests here,
Oh,
because
shit. Look at the time. What happened?
It just went by.
I thought it was like 10.
No,
Wow. Okay.
no. So here comes a request for Hawkeye. Hawkeye wants to hear Peacemaker and Rottekongen. Clouds. Rottekongen and Clouds and the Wings.
longest fade out ever. Well, one of them.
They're just a tiny bit long. Not that.
Tiny
This is
bit.
definitely not the longest fade out, though.
No, but it's quite long. Quite
well.
long.
A friend of mine reached out to me on Facebook who is absolutely not from retro circles. Well, he's working in IT, but that doesn't really matter because he wasn't really into this thing. And then, Erika, this music is sick but good.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, glad you like it.
Sick? I don't understand.
Yeah, it's like I guess I can't really do an exact translation of this. Like, sick is a little bit like bonkers, but in a rather positive way. It can also be a little bit negative, but a rather positive way. So it's
So kind of like the English version of it.
yeah, out of ordinary sort of kind of thing. Oh, and Dex has a doggy. Oh, yeah.
Oh, cute.
Oh,
Very cute.
yes.
Did you punch her in the nose? She has a little blemish from that angle, like on the right side of that picture.
How could anyone do such thing? No, he didn't.
Of course he didn't. Oh, just look at that, those eyes, or that eye, the one we see.
Yes.
It's full of love.
I could have a whole animal form to love.
Oh, I thought you were going to say whole animal.
I can love a whole animal. Like there is a whole animal behind me. I definitely love
Well,
her.
that's good.
Yeah. And she just says, that's what she's doing right now.
He does the purring both ways.
Okay then.
Oh,
Peter, it's Merlin. Oh.
yeah, looks very much like Batman, Puko's son.
Mm.
He's the brother of Zelda, the other cat I have.
Inherited his blackness from Diesel.
Mm-hmm. We are nearing the end. We only have 5 minutes left.
Which means we will play 2 tunes.
No,
Yes.
it means 1 tune.
2.
1.
Please.
1.
Oh, there is 1 Sid and then we can have a wind down after that.
The Sid is a wind down.
No, it's not the wind
It's
down.
always relaxing listening to Sids.
Yeah,
so
it
that's
is.
the wind down.
It is, but you don't know how fast the Sid is. So
Doesn't matter. It's
Anyway.
relaxing.
anyway, bored or brrrd, 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 requested Abaddon and Wrath of Yamo. This is the Sid made with cheese cutter, I guess.
You guess?
sorry, we will just try again.
That was funky.
Yeah, it was. Nice request, and sorry for the freak up, because it seemed like it didn't do well with the WebSid emulator, at least not with the newest version. So we switched it to Hermit's emulator, and Hermit knows a lot about SID as we know it. So that worked out a bit better, at least. So I guess that concludes the show for today, probably,
Yeah,
because
so
we have a wind down left. Thank you, goodbye. We have a wind down left. So, yeah, thank you.
So it didn't conclude the show then?
Oh, it almost does.
No.
Okay,
It
not
didn't.
entirely. And we have a very nice bed in the background. I wonder if I can take the mic closer to her. But she feels very content right now. Probably she feels that we will finish the show soon.
Probably. Well, now she doesn't actually care because she's here with us.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a very funky tune. And it will be good to remember that not all the synth work out as well. And yeah, what we have left for today is TDB's request.
TDB.
the Zoids remix with epic vocal soundtrack. Forgot who made it. It was Anthony Waters. So that's what we are going to close today's show with. So
Is it? Did Yoda come up with your nickname? TDB. To disgust be. Usually when you have a meeting agenda, you have the last point is TBD, to be discussed or something.
But this
whatever.
is not TBD, this is TDB.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
To disgust be.
To discuss be, yes. Yeah, who knows? I don't know, and I hope that Or the Garden also heard a lot of juicy things today, because he said that I want to hear something juicy. So there were juicy seeds and juicy tunes, and I think that we played one request for each at least. So even if we couldn't get to all the requests, at least one request was there for everyone. So that's a good thing, I guess.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a very good thing. And
so yeah, thank you all for joining us. It was good fun. And it went really fucking quick for some reason today. I don't know what happened.
We just talked a lot. I guess that's why we had an actual conversation, maybe.
TDB. Sorry, didn't catch the question. My nick is short for the data beaver.
So not to discuss B. The data beaver. Yeah, so that's fine. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, that has flowed by. I know,
It flew by.
Flew by. Right. That flew by as it was, and please prepare for the remix competition that will happen. Jesus.
April 17th, I think it was, or something. When
No,
was the
17th
deadline?
that's the results.
All right.
April the 2nd, midnight is the deadline.
So at least not April the 1st. Easy to remember.
Yes, it's not April the 1st, so it's not an April Fool's joke. And you can upload your tracks on Remix 64. You need to log in, and then you can upload your entries there. And most likely on the 3rd of April, there will be the show that introduces all the entries. And then, of course, we will have a results show later on as well.
Indeedums. So if you want notifications for those, do the subscribe thingy and that sort of thing on the Twitch and Facebook and YouTubes of the world, etc. and so on and so forth.
Yep, and Lala is thanking God. Thank you for providing great background entertainment for an otherwise boring, artificially lengthened compile session.
Yeah, that's a good excuse. I'm going to start using that.
Thank you for sticking and compiling with us.
I like your compile sessions, Lala. You should have more of those.
Yeah, excellent. Definitely. So very nice to have you around as well, and very nice to have you all to have around.
To have and hold you. Wait, what? We're getting married now?
I think it's kind of getting late for me a little bit, maybe.
A little bit. So play the damn song and say goodbye. So goodbye, and thank you very much for joining us. It was good fun.
Yeah, take care, everyone. Don't forget that you can join other live shows on Boss Radio with more popular music as well, if you will, on other evenings of the week. And see you next week, next Thursday. Prepare your ears and remixes, and thank you for sticking with us and discussing and requesting. And most importantly, take care. So, have a good night. Bye.
Good night.
Without war, hate, and enemy. Now you can sense rolling thunder and the magic that's no longer free. In the night I feel them calling from far beyond the sea. Soon comes the time of destruction, where the war began to rise. Weapons with multiple functions. There's no place where you can stay alright. In the night I hear them coming, marching towards cities. And soon the bombs are falling, but still we hope for peace, not war. And now I see them coming, marching towards cities. As the bombs are countless falling, but still we cry for peace, cry for peace, not war. Once was a time full of wonder, before war began to rise.
You're listening to Slay Radio, Slay Radio, Slay Radio. You're listening to Slay Radio, Slay Radio, Slay Radio.